Hey everyone, welcome to Reignite Health. My name is Box, the bio, and I am here to educate you about health and wellness. Today, I'm going to go a little bit personal, a little bit educational, but definitely will help you through this challenge. And I want to speak to you guys about multiple sclerosis symptoms as well as management. And it is personal because I was diagnosed with the condition in 2014, so that's making it 10 years and a bit. And so this is all the symptoms that I've also experienced, as well as all the different ways that I have managed the condition to make sure that I can live a good quality of life. All right, let's get into the video. So firstly, multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease, which means that the immune system attacks the body by mistake. And in multiple sclerosis, it specifically attacks the brain and the spinal cord. So it affects communication between the body and the brain via the nerves that are being injured by the brain, by the immune system. And what happens in this period is that you have little scars or plaques that form in different areas of the spinal cord and the brain, and that can interfere with certain things in the body in general. But with that being said, multiple sclerosis has many symptoms that are possible, and everyone is unique in terms of the symptoms that they get, but there has been some similarities between these symptoms over the past, I don't know, many years. And so science has been fabulous and have told us what these common symptoms are. So if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, don't jump to conclusions, number one, because there are many different brain related or inflammation related things that could be happening in the body that can mimic MS. So rather go to the doctor, make sure that it is not MS, do all your checks, change your diet as well to try and help with inflammation. It could just be a slight episode. So multiple sclerosis, for everyone that is or can be diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, the common symptoms that you will get are ones that will affect your eyes, ones that will affect your cognition, which is your memory, your processing of information, remembering words, that's me, forgetfulness, that's me as well, and anything from a cognitive point of view. You will also have muscular impairments or disturbances, so this is anything to do with the muscle system, and then you can also cause some effects to your autonomic nervous system. So this is part of your nerve system that is unconsciously controlled, so you don't have to move your arm consciously for you to be affected by it. It is like how your heart is just pumping without you even having to put in much effort. That's your autonomic nervous system. And then the other one is psychiatric symptoms. So this is anything from a mental point of view, which comes generally by the placement of the plaques, as well as trying to accept this huge diagnosis and what it means for your life. So breaking them all down, firstly, the vision. Vision is one of the most common ones, and this is because there's generally inflammation in the nerve that supplies the eyes, as well as in the muscles of the eyes. So you can get double vision, which means you see two without drinking. And the other thing is that you can get blurry vision, which means that you struggle to see clearly, and it generally affects one eye, not both. And then the other one is you have double vision, blurry vision, nystagmus, which is when your eye moves fast like this, so uncontrollable movement of the muscle in the eye, which can also cause some issues there. Those are the main 3 types of symptoms that you can get from an eye point of view. And I personally have had double vision as well as blurry vision, so I do wear glasses every now and then, but my vision is somewhat rectified. It's not too bad. All right, next is your cognitive impairments. Like I said, memory, short-term and long-term memory is something that can be disturbed. Being able to remember certain tasks, being able to process information, being able to speak, being able to remember words, being able to just be, from a cognitive point of view, from a personality point of view, you do have quite a lot of those symptoms. And the one I've experienced the most is the forgetfulness, especially of words, as well as processing of information. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, just a little bit longer for me to process some of the information that is coming in to my brain. But yeah, those are the main ones that I've experienced, but there's a whole array of experiences that people can have. The next is the muscular system, muscular impairments. So this is any weakness in your muscles, any numbness in your muscles, any tingling, any pins and needles, difficulty walking, difficulty with balance, anything that affects your ability to do motor activities is muscular disturbances. Personally, I've experienced the numbness in the legs and the hands. I've also experienced weakness in the left side of my body, and I think that's that. Oh, and then the tingling in the body I've experienced as well. And then there's this other common one, which I don't like all too much, but it's called Lemaitre sign, and that's when you bend your neck and then you get like a shooting pain down your spine and generally into your extremities. I tend to get that a lot. So those are all muscular sensation type of symptoms that someone with MS can have. And then the last one is your psychiatric impairments. So this is your depression. Generally, depression is one of the biggest common symptoms among MS patients, and I want to put fatigue under this category as well. Reason being is inflammation in the body, which is what MS is. The more inflammation, the more your immune system acts on it, the more ability it has to attack the brain and spinal cord. That is a tiring process on its own, so it can cause fatigue. It can also affect serotonin, dopamine, all of those which are important for depression. So depression is one of the main symptoms. I personally experience anxiety, barely any depression, thank goodness, thank you, but a lot of anxiety is what I tend to get, and I've come to realize it has to be with the fear of not knowing what's next. What symptom is going to be next? What flare-up is going to be next? Will I be in a wheelchair? Will I not? These are all things that people with MS might actually be going through on a daily basis. What's going to happen? Why can't I just go to work, come home, and not be so tired after the whole day? It affects your quality of life at times, and it's not nice. So if you're experiencing any of these common symptoms and you have not had any diagnosis, do go to a neurologist, do go to a GP, do go to an ophthalmologist, which is an eye doctor, and just check that you are okay. And then also, if you have been diagnosed with MS and you're experiencing any of these symptoms and your loved ones don't know, do tell them. It's good for you to have backup and support. But also, if your loved ones do know, just let them know that you're trying your best. It is not always the easiest, but the fact that you're trying is good enough, and just ask for patience and to get through it. So as much as I sound okay, I've been through the ups and downs of this entire journey, and I have really taken a full 180 on how I manage this condition, and what I've been doing has been helping me a lot. And so I want to share that with you guys. So firstly, the general ways to manage multiple sclerosis is via medication, via diet, physical therapy, and managing your mental well-being, so psychiatric therapy as well. Out of all of them, I'm doing all of them. So what Google says is right. You gotta do as much as possible to make sure that your quality of life is good. But the ratios have been very different. So for example, in the beginning, I started a lot with the psychiatric help, so seeing psychologists, psychiatrists, working on depression, anxiety, all of that, as well as the MS specific medications. So these are disease modifying medications, so they help you calm the system, help calm the disease, so that you can live your life as best as possible. But they do come with some side effects here and there, like any other chronic medication. So you kind of have to use the other 3 natural ways to help and manage that as well. What I've been doing a lot of lately that has made the most difference is the diet, so how I eat, as well as the physical therapy. And because I am a physical therapist myself, I'm a biokineticist, I kind of just say it's exercise because I therapy myself pretty much. So those are the 2 important things that are high on my list of things to do to help MS, and then the other 2 kind of come into play and make sure that the disease is good, my mental state is good, and I can keep going. So management from a diet point of view, you gotta get rid of those high inflammatory foods. Yes, so processed foods, trans fats, unhealthy, any other unhealthy fats, sugar, milk, gluten, and other forms of dairy, most likely egg, sweets, chocolates, ice cream, just life. You got to get rid of that. Put it aside, have it in moderation. And you have to increase your anti-inflammatory foods, your probiotic foods, and your prebiotic foods. So you want natural fermented foods. You want a lot of fruits and vegetables, especially your leafy greens, as well as your broccolis, your cauliflowers, your cabbages, all of that. You want to make sure that you're eating lean, healthy meats, and you're eating healthy fats. So your avocados, extra virgin olive oil, MCT oil, those are the things you want to increase in your diet. Try and make sure that your fruit and vegetable intake is high, and with that being said, with fruits as well, limit the high sugar fruits. Have them, but limit them. And then the next is physical therapy, which I just do exercise for. Exercise is important for everyone. Everyone needs to exercise, but it has been proven to show so many health benefits for people with multiple sclerosis in terms of improving quality of life, improving fatigue levels, improving independence, improving balance, and all of this. I've done my research and it actually does work because I've been practicing all of those things on myself too. So I do go for my walks, I do my balance exercises, I do strength exercising. Some days are better than others, but you got to get them in. So important for your body. Exercise is a nice way to train the brain, so you're constantly building more new healthy pathways in your body, and that tries to get on top of the MS. So decreasing inflammation is the first thing that you got to do. that will help calm the disease as well as the medication that you're on, and then getting exercise in that will help keep your independence, improve your quality of life, as well as get new pathways, nerve pathways to develop. And the last thing, which I actually haven't added, which is the most important thing as well, is your sleep. Sleep does affect all of the other 4 as well. So you've got to make sure that you're getting good quality sleep. The longer, I believe, the better, because of the fatigue that is a common symptom. You want to make sure that you're well rested, as well as taking regular breaks when needed. So those are all important activities that need to be done. Okay, that is MS symptoms as well as management. It is a journey. It does take a while. I've been doing this for 5 years now, and I still have my ups and downs, but I have more ups than I do downs, and it has taken me about, we can say about 3.5 years for me to have more ups and less downs. So you gotta be consistent, you gotta love yourself, you gotta keep going. Just keep going. All right, I hope you guys love this video. Do share, do subscribe, do like. Let's get more people in tune on what multiple sclerosis is and how best to manage it. And also, if you ever need any input about biokinetics as well as physical therapy, so biokinetics, physical therapy, same thing. If you need any input on that, how to take control of your life from an exercise point of view, from a movement point of view, improve your quality of life from movement, please do drop a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, have a lovely day, have a lovely week. I will see you guys soon with another video on Reignite Health. Bye. Sorry, allergies. But thanks guys for watching. If you want to see more videos, do click on one of them over here, or if you want to see my channel, do click on the little round thingy at the bottom of this page thing. Alright guys, I will definitely see you soon with a new video about my life, my journey, or health condition. Enjoy, hop on board, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.